Hi, everyone. It's this week's story time. So, our story this week is The Reluctant Dragon. Did I already do that? I don't think so. Anyway, we'll tell the story of The Reluctant Dragon. If I've told it before, well, you can hear it again. Once upon a time, there was a town. And this town had a dragon that lived nearby. And because people can be silly sometimes, everyone was afraid of the dragon because he was a dragon. Even though he never actually did anything, he was really actually very nice. But everyone was afraid because he's a dragon. And they had just always heard that dragons were mean and you didn't want him around. And every time the dragon would see people, the dragon was actually very friendly, and he wanted to have friends. He didn't have any friends because every time he'd see someone, he'd go up to him and talk to him. They would run away. Bah, it's a dragon! Get out of here! Everyone run! Wow, wow, wow! And he was very sad. So one day, a big, strong knight came to town, and he was actually going somewhere else, and he was just stopping in the town for the night. And everybody in the town said, "Oh, are you here to take care of that terrible dragon?" Terrible dragon? There's a terrible dragon? Oh, yes. Everyone said, "Oh, yes, yes, yes. Terrible, terrible dragon." Well, what did he do? And everyone thought about it, and they actually couldn't think of a single bad thing that he had done. I said, "But he's a dragon. If he hasn't done anything yet, he's just waiting to do something terrible. You got to get rid of him." So they told the knight where to find the dragon. And so the knight went to go and check it out. So he got to the place they sent him to, and he saw there was a big cave. And it went way back, and he couldn't see inside it. So he thought, all right, there's a tree. He'd hide behind the tree, and he thought, I'll throw a rock into the cave, and I'll see if hide behind the tree and see what comes out. So he picked up a big rock, and he threw it into the cave. And just about then, our dragon was inside, and he actually had set up a table, and he put some dollies and some chairs, and he was going to have a little tea party. And he was sitting there talking, "Oh, I'm going to make some tea, and I'm going to clank, 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 clank. That was a rock. I think someone threw a rock into my cave." Boom, boom, boom. And he stuck his head out the cave. "Hello? Hello? Is anybody there?" And the knight was amazed. He had never seen a dragon so big. He was huge. He'd also never heard a dragon talk this much. Because even though dragons could talk, they usually didn't. They usually just went and tried to be scary. So the dragon couldn't see anybody. "Hey, who did that? Are you invisible? I'm making some tea, and I just made some nice biscuits. You want to come?" And the knight thought, biscuits? Tea? So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to risk it. Maybe this is a trick. But he stepped out from behind the tree, and the dragon said, "Oh, there you are. You're not invisible. Come on in. I made tea. It's really good." And in the dragon went. So the knight thought, I might as well. So in the cave he went. And when he got in the cave, he was amazed. It wasn't like a dragon's usual cave. Dragons a lot of times have a messy cave, and there'll be gems and jewels and gold coins and all this stuff for the dragons to lay on, because that's what dragons like laying on. But instead, this dragon had a very neat, tidy cave. He'd obviously swept it a lot. There was a little table, there were some chairs, there was a stove and an oven and a bed, and it was just like a place a person would live. And so the knight came in, the dragon said, "Sit down, sit down." So the dragon moved one of the dollies off of the chair, and the knight sat down. And the dragon said, "Would you like your tea hot or extra hot?" And the knight said, "Just hot's fine." So the dragon picked up the teacup, and he blew on it, and a little bit of fire came out. "Oh, hot." So he handed the cup to the knight, and the knight took the cup, which was really big for the knight. He drank it. "Oh my, this tea is very good. Thank you. Would you like a biscuit?" He handed the biscuit down. The knight took the biscuit. "Oh, this is delicious. Would you like some jam?" He put some jam down. "Well, I came here because the people in the town said that you were a big, mean, terrible dragon, and you don't seem mean or terrible at all. The dragon said, I know. I keep going up to the people. I want to be friends. And everybody's always, it's a dragon that run away and nobody wants to be my friend. Splash! Splash as the dragon cried. These big tears went splashing down by the night. Oh, hey, you gotta stop it. You gotta stop crying. You're gonna drown me. And the knight thought about it for a second and says, hey, you know what? I think I have a plan. You do? I think I have a way that we can get the people in the town to like you. Oh, that would be great. But we're going to have to trick them because they've all decided you're bad. So we're going to have to make them think that you were bad, but now you're nice. I don't know. If you think it'll work. I think so. But we can try it. Well, I'm willing to do anything. Okay, so here's the plan. So the knight told the dragon, tomorrow, meet me in the big green field just outside of town at noon. And since the dragon didn't have a watch or a clock, the knight had to tell him, when the sun is straight overhead, that's when you have to come. Don't be late. And they practiced what was going to happen. So, that, as soon as the knight got back into town, he announced to everybody, I have met this terrible dragon, and the dragon and I are going to fight it out in the big field outside of town tomorrow at noon. And everyone cheered, yay, yay! So the next day, there was the knight standing there in his shining armor in the big field, and people held flags, and everybody was around the big field, kind of far back because they didn't want to get too close to the dragon. And there was the knight waiting and waiting, and the dragon was late, and he's thinking, come on, dragon, you're going to mess this whole thing up. When suddenly he heard boom, 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 and here came the dragon. But the dragon forgot he was supposed to be like he was tough, and he found some flowers along the way that he picked, and he was smelling them, and he was singing a little song. La 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 la, I like flowers, la 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 la. And then I thought, uh-oh, dragon! Terrible, mean, tough dragon? Oh, right. He put the flowers down. Grr! Oh, grr! Oh, boy, thought the knight. Dragon, you have been a terrible, mean menace to this town. Grr. But that's all going to stop today. I'm going to make you promise that you will never be mean again. Ready? Oh, yeah, ready, said the dragon. And then the knight kind of whispered to the dragon, I'm going to come up behind you, and I'm going to smack you with the flat side of the sword. Well, smack me? We have to, or people aren't going to think it's real. Okay, don't do too hard, though. All right, are you ready? Okay. Go! 1, 2, 3. And then I ran around. The dragon was going, oh, grr, grr. And then I ran around behind him, and he took the flat side of his sword, and he went right on the dragon's bottom. Hey! Oh, that hurt. Are you going to give up? Don't hit me in the bottom again. Ow! I said don't do it. Are you gonna be nice? Yeah, I'm gonna be nice. Stop it. You promise you'll never be mean again? Yeah. And you promise that you'll always be a wonderful, friendly friend to everybody? Yeah. And maybe once a week everybody could come and I'll read stories to my cave. And I'll make everyone tea and biscuits. And the dragon turned around and says, ladies and gentlemen of the town, this dragon is now nice. And everyone cheered, yay, yay. And with that little trick, they managed to convince everybody that the dragon was now a nice dragon. So once a week, everybody, mostly, especially the kids, would all meet. The dragon had put logs on the ground all around his cave. So all the boys and girls could come and sit on the logs, and the dragon would stick his head out from the cave and would read them stories. And he usually had some tea and some lovely biscuits or cookies for all the kids, too. And everybody lived happily ever after. And that's our story. That's the Reluctant Dragon. So take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye.